everyone. She is not tessellating hexagons, but I am. Hello.
Hi, I'm europezgal08.
She's visiting again, and it's New Year's Day, but fuck knows when this is going to be uploaded, but we thought we'd do a thing, because we think we're good friends, but we're going to answer some trivia questions about each other and prove that actually we don't know each other all that well after all, and that actually we're mortal enemies or something, isn't that right?
Yeah, if you say so.
So the way this works is, we've got 15 questions grouped into rounds 1, 2, and 3, 5 questions each. Round 1's worth 1 point, round 2 is worth 2, round 3 is worth 3. And if you get an answer right, but it's not what we wrote down ahead of time, then you get half a point. Or, well, yeah, half point for round 1, 1 point for round 2, 1.5 points for round 3. Because we wrote down some answers ahead of time, so we can't cheat. How clever are we? So, shall we proceed into the round 1 zone?
Yeah.
So, question 1-1. What is the other person's favourite colour? How well do you know me, europezgal08, if that is even your real name?
What else would it be? Right. Your favourite colour? I seem to recall you saying that it was pink or green. Or pink and green. At least you like that combination of colours.
Well, I mean, you're right, and I did write down both of those, so yes, you get a single point to wear upon your face.
But how well do you know me? Tessellating hexagons, what is my favourite colour?
Fuck knows. But if you're me on your 3DS, there's anything to go by, then probably some kind of pink, and then we can be pink buddies, I would like to think.
Yeah!
That was a total guess.
Total guess. Totally.
And question 2. What is the other person's favourite food? And since you answered first last time, I'll answer first this time. And I don't know how specific to go, but I know you have a taste for Italian food, and if this little trip has taught us anything, fast food as well. But any more granular than that? Well, I don't know. Also, Nando's. Nando's is good.
Well, you got Italian. If you want me to be incredibly specific, pizza. So,
well, I mean, duh.
Blah. So yeah, you got that right.
Yay. But what's my favourite food?
Some sort of Nando's.
I literally did just write Nando's, so you get a point there. But what's my favourite drink? Question 3, the hardest of them all so far.
Tea.
Yes. That was so difficult, I cannot even begin to process. Now, if Skype has taught me anything, you spend a lot of time drinking some sort of diet beverage. I'm gonna say Diet Coke, but I don't know if that's even your favourite or just a thing you spend a lot of time drinking.
I will say regular Coke. I just drink a lot of Diet Coke on Skype because that's what I have at home.
Close enough. It's all Coke. Now, the ultimate question. How many children would the other person ideally want to have? I've lost track of who should answer first already, so I'll just give this question to you.
What, am I answering for you now?
No, you're answering for yourself and giving me 3 points.
Yay! Now.
I will admit this is tricky, because I don't think I've spoken about it on camera, whereas you've had Tomodachi Life, so you're all about talking about children. That came out slightly wrong. Also, this bowler hat has ears.
Not just Tomodachi Life, but Sims as well, but, I seem to remember you telling me via Skype something about you already having 2 children's names in mind, so I would like to say 2.
I have had kids' names in mind. I do think that I'd be a really shit parent, though, so my official answer is 0, but I'll give you half a point because it is true I have picked out names, because I swear to fuck, I would be such a bridezilla, so I can only imagine if I wanted kids, I'd probably be just as bad. And you, honestly, I know you well enough to say that your desired number of children is somewhere in the region of anywhere between 1 and 20. I'm gonna go with a nice round 5.
5. Yes, you are correct.
I nearly went with 4.
No, 5.
Popping out like Natasha Bading Dong.
And nobody will get that reference unless they're in the YSC.
Or if they were around in, like, 2001. Which is 15 years ago, holy shit!
Right.
And question 5, what's the other person's favourite animal? Wait, I know this one, because I got you a Christmas present in the shape of penguins.
Yes.
This is her notebook, and it's got an adorable penguin on it. Which is weird, it's a penguin in a nappy, but it's a child penguin, but it has adult plumage, so maybe it's an incontinent little person penguin?
An incontinent little person penguin.
Well, you can't say midget. I just did, but that'd be considered offensive.
Your favourite animal? Now, knowing you... I want to say cat, but I also want to say lion.
Well, I remember writing down 2 very solid correct answers and 4 answers that are worth half points, so I'll let you keep guessing if you have more guesses to goose. That wasn't a hint. Geese are vicious beasts.
Lions, cats... Octopus!
Fish what?
Oh.
Bish, what? Where the fuck did that come from? I don't even much care for the tentacle hentai. Mother, don't Google that.
Chicken?
Well, I mean, I enjoy eating them, and Alex can confirm I have a taste for bird meat. Don't take that out of context. On second thoughts, please do. I'll give you half a point for the cat and the lion, but my top 2 are dragons and dolphins, but there's no way you would have got either of those, to be fair. I mean, maybe off the back of Calanvir, but I also would have accepted fox or wolf, because... Actually, not because Star Fox. Just even though they're thematically linked like that, I don't know.
Okay.
Swiftly arsing into round 2. Oh, it's just like Eurovision debates all over again.
The memories.
We have 60 seconds to explain why the other person is shit at life. Wrong format. We have 5 more questions, a little bit harder, a little bit more obscure, worth 2 points each, and if we get a half-point answer, that's worth 1. Do you want to host the questions this time? Because you can read.
Question number 6. What is the other person afraid of?
Well, if Skype has taught me anything, you're really afraid of me when I turn the lights off and get right close to the camera. Like, seriously, she is screamy as fuck on Skype. And that's why we're friends.
No.
Well, I'm sure there are other things, like... geese? Who's not afraid of geese?
Me, apparently.
Spiders are kind of fuck. Just rattling off all of the fears. Well, I could say athosagorophobia, but I don't think you know what that is.
No.
It's the fear of being useless and rejected and no longer wanted. But everyone's afraid of that. Let's take a turn for the depressing.
I put down needles.
Oh yeah, because you said, didn't you? Well, I knew that. I just forgot to say it.
Fair enough.
What about me?
Spiders?
No, although spiders do... Like, spiders make me angry and a little bit murdery, but I'm not afraid of them. They are fucking ugly, though. Apart from Muffet, she's alright. Not in that way. Damn it, Undertale.
Womb levels in video games?
They don't scare me, but they are fucking disgusting.
I don't know.
Well, officially, I don't really have any fear or phobia or anything. Just plain old social anxiety. Smiley face, as I wrote in my notes. Ha 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 ha.
Question 7! What is the other person's favourite film? Now, this is where I couldn't remember the title of it. But I'm going to take a guess of that Pokemon film with Mewtwo that you mentioned in your Claire MP3? In your Klonoa LP as the only film to make you cry?
It wasn't that film, it was the one with the Zoroark, and both answers are no anyway.
Oh.
But Points for effort. That was a good film. I'll give you 1 point for that. The official answer is I don't really bother with films, so there isn't really a right answer apart from none. But you still get a single point.
I kind of guessed.
But I don't know what your favourite film would be, and you've probably told me in the past, and I'm a terrible friend.
Have I?
I don't know.
Do you want to take a guess anyway?
Cupcakes, because it's Eurovision.
Never seen it.
Neither have I. Shit.
No, it's a film called Love Is All You Need.
Never heard of it.
It's a rom-com. It probably wouldn't surprise me that you haven't heard of it. Do you want me to explain the plot of the film?
No, we'd be here all day.
Well...
A few inches later.
Although it does open with some Danish, and when I first watched it with the mother, she thought that the DVD player was broken because the people started speaking in Danish.
And that's her mother, not my mother, by the way. As far as I know.
Yes, I'm fairly sure your mother is intelligent enough to work out that it's Danish. And not just a broken thing. Anyway, question number 8. What is their favourite season? Yes, Tess, my favourite season is burp. No, seriously, what is my favourite season?
Again, you've probably told me in the past.
You have you have a choice of 4. How can you possibly go wrong?
I'm gonna guess spring, because that's when Valentine's Day is and also your birthday. But I could be completely wrong because you don't have much of a self-esteem. I don't know. I'm digging myself into holes. Ugh.
Tess, my birthday's in winter.
It's in February.
Yeah, that's like the last month of winter.
Close enough.
But no, my favourite season is summer.
Close enough.
I'm gonna guess your favourite season is summer because your birthday's in August and you're not doing university things, and yes.
Well, I'll give 1 point, but once again the answer's kind of none, because the more I think about it, the more I hate all of them. Because spring has bugs and it's a bit shit. Summer has bugs and it's hot. Autumn is a bit shit. And winter's cold. But also, I don't have to think about stuff over the summer, but winter's not too hot. So that's my reasoning behind those getting half points, I think. Yeah.
Right, question 9. How many foreign countries have they visited?
Worth mentioning that in this, the constituent countries of the UK count as separate countries, but since we are both England nationals, England doesn't count towards the total. It's how many countries that aren't England. But Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland count separately. And I seem to recall for you, the answer, depending on various parameters, is somewhere in the region of 7? Unless there's one that I missed.
France, Spain, Belgium, Germany, Austria, Wales, and America.
Woo!
Right, now for you... Depending on what counts as a country, I'm going to take a random guess at 6?
Well, I would give some lenience because of the whole definitions thing, because Gibraltar is on that list. But depending on whether or not it counts, it's either 8 or 9 because Wales. Although I remember there being a hill and there was a giant chessboard. Shut up, clipboard. There was a giant chessboard in Wales somewhere. I've been to France and Spain and Italy, Turkey, Sweden, Germany, and Denmark for like an hour while I was coming home from Sweden once. And Gibraltar's in there somewhere as well because I'm so responsible. Twee!
Twee? Okay.
Tweebledy-beebledy-bee.
Tweebledy-beebledy-bee. Anyway, question 10 and the last question of round 2. What is their favourite video game?
You have a romantic attraction to The Sims. Every single one of them.
Yeah!
But what about me?
This is a really difficult one.
Yes, it is.
Because you like a lot of games.
Yes, I do.
Oh, do I have to pick just one? Because I know that there is quite a few.
You see, you're thinking along the right lines here because the 2-point answer is a thing that requires you to think outside of the box.
Don't molest my hair.
Well, shall I molest something else then?
No!
Don't think about the nipples test.
That happened once. My brain is telling me it's a game you've LP'd, so I want to say Klonoa Daughter Phantomile. But I'm probably wrong.
Well, no. You know what? I'll give that 1.5 because that's. I was going to give 1 point for if you named any game that I like because the correct answer was I can't pick just one, which I know is a bit of a get out of jail free card, but that's absolutely not what that expression means. But I will concede. Yes, I have very fond memories of that game. I think the only game that would pip it to the post now that I'm put on the spot to give an answer is probably the sequel to it. So yeah, you get more points than originally accounted for.
Okay.
Nee.
Yes.
And round 3. Hard. Questions worth 3 points each, and bonuses for half right answers are worth 1.5. So dramatic. Unnecessarily dramatic. So question 11. Who are you? Who's the other person's hero? Good luck. Because it's fucking obvious.
Tristan!
Yes! Hello if you're watching.
Hi!
Hope it's not too creepy, but love you. But can I be narcissistic and say that I'm your hero because I kind of am sort of a little bit narcissistic, okay?
I'll give you, 1.5 points for that. Because the answer I wrote down was Conchita.
That's absolutely fair enough. Rise like a penis. And where would the other person go for their dream holiday? Japan? Because we do like Japan. It's kind of a Lively Planet thing to one day take a trip to the Japanity.
Again, I will give you 1.5 because that's not the answer I wrote down.
Then... did you misunderstand the question and write Christmas? Christmas's favourite holiday.
No, I'm not that strange.
Eurovision in general?
No. Think Marco Mengoni.
Italy?
Yes.
Not Soon Moo then?
No.
I've been to Italy and they do food there.
Yours would probably be Japan.
Yeah. Well, I would like to visit San Marino, but I wrote down Japan.
Yes.
Now, question 13. All I wrote down was the island question. If the other person... Because there's no way to put it concisely. If the other person was stuck on a desert island, but they could bring stuff with them, what would they bring? But they can't bring much. I don't know whether it's one thing or 3 things or whatever, but what stuff would they bring? I got a hair in my mouth. There we go.
Laptop?
Yeah. I'll give you the points for that. I wrote down, if it's 3 things, then a power supply of some kind that can be renewable, Wi-Fi, and a laptop. And if it's just one thing, then a structurally secure house, because nah. And as for you, well, I mean, a structurally secure house is kind of a given. But, The Sims, you would just bring The Sims.
No.
Something to do with Eurovision?
No.
Me? Because then I could bring my stuff, and then we could live in a house together with internet.
Okay, I'll give you half a point for that.
Creative answers.
I will give you half of a point for you, but the answer I put down was my phone.
You are such a child of this century, darling.
But I'm 21.
Shut up. And question 14. Has the other person ever had any kind of surgery? I think you have?
I have.
You have? Well, that was anticlimactic.
On my eyes.
Okay.
Now... I'd like to think that you haven't, but you may probably have.
So what are you going with?
I'm going to go with no, you haven't.
I don't know is the real answer. I think I did, because when I was a child, I jumped off my bed a bunch of times and I thought I was fine, but I remember being wheeled off to hospital and being put into some sort of machine with these lime green cube sponges to do with my head. I don't entirely know. I don't know if it was actual surgery, like I don't think anything was incisioned open, so I'll give you the points, but honestly, I don't know. Answers on a postcard, please. And the final question. What's the other person's favourite YouTube channel? Is it me?
I have like 3 different answers for this.
Is it me?
I have like 3 different answers for this question because there's like 3 YouTubers that I like.
Me, SimSupply, and Eurovision.tv.
Okay, you get a point for you because your style of commentary is the sort of style like that I sort of long to aspire to. I sort of long to aspire to, but the other 2 were Andrew Arcade, who does like Sims Let's Plays. He's most recently been doing stuff with The Sims 4, and his style of storytelling is just amazing. Like, yeah. And the other one was Krill Sims 3, because him being him is sort of like inspirational to me being a similar person with his sort of thing. Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard of him, so I didn't stand a chance.
Fair enough.
But what about me?
Attacking Toucans or Josh Jepson?
Well, not what I wrote down, but I'll give you 2 points for that, because I like them both. The full 3-point answer would probably be Lucajin. I did have a series of dreams over the summer that she was streaming, and I was just like, hi, and she was like, hi. So, that was a thing. And
yeah.
I have no idea what our point totals are, so I'm just going to assume that you know me better than I know you, because I'm an awful person.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, you precious cinnamon roll.
Moral of the story is, we may not know each other perfectly, but we still love each other platonically. We're not a ship, but... So I have been and will continue to be not her, but still tessellating hexagons.
And I've been europezgal08.
And Happy New Year. Even though I probably won't upload this today. But this was New Year's Day. I'm rambling. Goodbye.
Fwee.
Ah!
Fwee. But yes.